Alright, so here we are at Ultima, and we'll look at Predation and the things that precede it and come after it. So he begins the phase by casting Tank Purge, which is just AoE, before casting Homing Laser, which is just a tank buster on the player with the second highest enemy. Dragon sucks, as usual. Also at the same time, another thing to note here is that there is this debuff on the main tank, which is just a tank buster. Essentially, it explodes when it times out. All of those are AoE as well. And so you get to DBS here and do your openers, before he will finally cast Ultimate Predation. Oops. There we go. So he finishes casting Ultimate Predation, and he jumps away. And it's really not that hard. So I'm going to pause here to sort of explain what's going on. So Ultima and all the primals will appear in different spots around the arena. Ultima weapon himself will just do a giant AoE around himself in his quadrant. Garuda's going to do a Wicked Wheel. Ifrit's going to dash, and Titan's going to cast Awoken Landslides. So essentially, the only safe spot in the arena will be on the sort of like moon shape away from Garuda. So the first thing you need to do is dodge to a cardinal along the wall away from Garuda. And as a rule of thumb, you can't dodge next to Titan, and you can't dodge next to Ultima weapon. So in this scenario here, the safe spots on the wall are A and D. And then finally, Ifrit will dash. And Titan will do his landslides, which are Awoken. And then everything else will resolve. Ultima will do his quadrant AoE, and Garuda will do her Awoken Wicked Wheel, which is the donut. And so it's really simple. You start in the middle, you dodge to one of the cardinals along the wall away from Garuda, so A or D in this scenario here. You wait for the landslides, and then you'll just move to, you look at these runes here on the wall, and you just want to dodge between the fourth one and the fifth one. And the Cleese guide actually has a good picture of that. There we go. So you just look at the runes and you dodge between them. So one thing I wanted to quickly note that will help with Ultimate Predation as well is you will notice here that Yen also deploys a Loquium onto everyone, and that's because they didn't tune this mechanic very well, in that with the shield you can actually survive the Ifrit dash. So doing this is just like an extra layer of security, especially while progging it to begin with. That you can actually just eat the Ifrit dash and live. And we should 100% do that, at least while we're progging the mechanic to begin with. Alright, so next we'll look at Active Phase 1, which immediately follows Ultimate Predation. So Garuda will jump away, which means Feather Rain. So just make sure you dodge that. And then we all go south of Ultima, where he spawns back in the center. And two players, usually one healer and the ranged, will go directly south to bait Eruptions. Then everyone will meet up directly south of Ultima after the Eruptions resolve, and you will stay inside for the Radiant Plumes. The Radiant Plumes will explode, and everyone will move directly south. You just dodge the landslides, and you dodge into the landslides. It's really that simple. There'll be tumults here, which means pain. There'll be a homing laser there, as well as the Aetherplasm debuff. And you just gotta stay south, because the Harpies will spawn as well, and they will do Wicked Wheels in the middle. When they jump away, Feather Rain, so you dodge. Garuda will jump away, Feather Rain, you dodge.